am here and have the privilege to introduce for you a video that we have created, a celebratory video for the 25 years, looking backward, celebrating our early classes, and also launching us into the future. So if I could get some help from the booth, we are ready to run the video. In the early 1980s, Winston-Salem's manufacturing-based economy was showing signs of erosion. Race relations were fragile. The separation between town and gown, the city and its academic institutions, was pronounced, and an outcry for broader community involvement was growing louder each day.
At that time, there was a change in the leadership that was going on. And there were people who had not felt like they had a voice, who wanted to be heard. And there were those who had a voice, but maybe not as wide a ranging point of view as would be important for the future of the community.
Fortunately, there were leaders in Winston-Salem, all highly regarded people in their respective fields, who yearned to create a better, stronger community. In May of 1984, they, along with others, started a movement to reinvigorate the leadership of the city. 6 months later, Leadership Winston-Salem was born. It was established with important guidelines in mind.
It was determined early on that, to be successful, our program would need to do the following: be self-funded and independent of any perceived baggage of any other organization. Be a community leadership program for existing leaders, however that's defined. Be broad-based, touching all segments of community and corporate life in Winston-Salem, and not take stands on community issues uncovered by the program in order to be able to attract participants from all points of view and experience in the community.
Successfully launched, with those goals in mind, Leadership Winston-Salem recruited key leaders from business, government, nonprofits, and community groups to participate in the first class. And the inaugural class of 41 leaders representing the many faces of our community began the Leadership Winston-Salem journey. That first class really connected. They talked, they listened, they learned new things about the city and about each other.
One of the things I think we don't do enough of in the community is take time to sit down to get to know each other. And in getting to know each other, you can understand where people are coming from, and therefore you talk with each other instead of at each other. And one of the things I think Leadership Winston-Salem does, it provides that opportunity for people to come together and to talk and to see things from a different perspective.
Leadership Winston-Salem was a vital and vibrant organization when it was founded, and it has grown stronger over the years, engaging alumni and inspiring our newest graduates. Our alumni family now numbers nearly 1,500, and relationships have been forged through the program that have been, and continue to be, transformative for our community.
And Leadership Winston-Salem taught us to make a contribution to the community. We're not here just to sit and do nothing. We're here to make life better for our community and for the people who live here. And that was the real special thing about Leadership Winston-Salem.
While Leadership Winston-Salem has evolved over time, its treatment of the topic areas has always remained highly interactive. Program days focus on critical aspects of our community ranging from education, healthcare, arts and culture, government, criminal justice and public safety, social services, our community past and future, human relations. With its relaunch in 2006, new aspects of the program, action learning teams, and a focus on servant leadership were added, truly linking the participants to worthy causes in need and stretching them to use enhanced community leadership skills and creative thinking, supported by coaches in the process. Action learning. Servant leadership. Class members are forever changed by Leadership Winston-Salem. Their relationships are richer. Their commitment to community is stronger.
I think Leadership Winston-Salem dares us. It dares us to not know about the community we live in. It dares us to not take our civic engagement duties responsibly. It dares us to not support our public schools. It dares us to walk by a homeless person and not see them. It dares us to not use our abundance to help others. It dares us to be comfortable and stay comfortable in our own little arena. It dares us not to treat every human being with the utmost dignity and respect. It dares us not to get involved and intervene in the life of some child that needs redirecting. It dares us. So you've been dared.
Many graduates of the program have taken that dare. They've run for office, they've taken on leadership roles, they've volunteered. They've answered the call of people in need. For each of them, Leadership Winston-Salem fulfilled its mission of educating, connecting, and energizing leaders to serve and improve the community. So, we celebrate 25 years of supporting our community, and we dare to take an active part in its bright future.
My guests, I'm going to introduce them to you in just a moment, but please say hello by way of applause. My name is Denise Franklin. I'm General Manager of 88.5 WFDD, and we are going to have a celebration this evening. I almost got weepy looking at that videotape. What about you? I wish I'd gotten younger. Boy, a lot of years have passed. So I'm from a class in the early 90s. That's as specific as I'm getting. I am going to introduce my guests, and I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. So I will give you their names. They'll wave at you. You applaud, make everybody feel comfortable, and then the conversation, this most important conversation, will begin. The first panelist I'm going to introduce to you is a partner with Kilpatrick Stockton. She's board chair-elect for the Arts Council of Winston-Salem and Forsyth County. Please say hello to Tanya D. Also joining us on the panel this evening is the chairman and CEO of the Flow Companies, Mr. Don Flow. Our next guest, who was also prepared to be with us this evening, but was delayed in Raleigh, but you know we ought to just cheer him in abstention, the mayor of Winston-Salem, Mr. Allen. Please welcome the president of the K.P. Reynolds Charitable Trust, Ms. Karen McNeil-Miller. And finally joining us on our panel is the board chair of the Golden Community Development Corporation, Mr. Michael Sugg. So our format this evening is to allow each of our guests a few minutes to give a presentation that they have designed just for you. And you are a special audience. You are plugged in, you are informed, you are engaged, and you are active. And so they have made this presentation just for you. And then after that, we will allow time for questions and answers. Now, it is my goal and the goal of the community and the Alumni Council and all the folks who are so instrumental in putting this together, for you to walk away with something you didn't have with you when you came. That could be a fact, it could be something thought-provoking, it could be an aha moment. All I ask is that when you do engage with our panelists, you do so in the public radio tradition of civil discourse. That's all I ask. So let's begin. We're going to begin with Don Flow. You have the floor.
Thank you, Denise.